That's why they tell women to get married early in life. Because now you got a bunch of women in their 40s who didn't listen, who were out in the streets, and now they can't find a man who wants to marry them. Yeah, they got guys who still want to lay down with them that are probably younger, but nobody wants to marry them.
Oh, wow. This pick-me shit is gruesome. To say that men naturally desire young women, no matter how old they get, would mean that all men are perverts. Not all men participate in that. There are plenty of men who are older who do not date little girls. I know some men who are well in their 50s who wouldn't even dare date a woman who is under 40. Not every man is a pervert, and every woman who thinks that older men only want younger women was indoctrinated by a pervert. Couples are getting married later in life, so it's not abnormal to settle down in your late 30s or 40s. The upside to this is you know what you want by that age, and you're likely to have had a few different relationships, so you are experienced. So that means you know what works and what doesn't. Listen, whatever age group you are in, please understand that I don't care how much pick-me behavior you have. The main ones who talk like this still don't have a man. Most of the women who talk like this still aren't being chosen. Then you got all these men inside of the comment section who are like, yeah, that's the type of woman I want. Protect her at all costs. She's still sitting here single like the rest of us. There should be a long line of men standing in front of her door, but they're not. They just use her as a tool to try to prove women who know better wrong. A lot of y'all like to listen to a lot of the propaganda that comes from these manosphere groups. A lot of that shit is not well thought out. A lot of men inside of the manus cults don't necessarily have the critical thinking skills necessary to be able to think some of the things that they say through. Most of the women that you meet that are over 40, they're probably divorced. They're probably single moms, of course. With me being 42, I wanted to be a wife so bad. I wanted to be married so bad. And I think the only reason why I wanted to be married is because a certain type of status comes with being called the wife. It had more to do with what other people thought of me than actually what I thought of myself. Most women who are over 40, and I keep having to tell y'all this, we're not sitting here pressed for a man. That's something that a lot of young girls do, because when you get to the age of 40 and you've experienced all of this life, you find so many other things to put your attention into. It's like so many other things going on that keeping a man is like kind of low on the priority list. Now, of course, there are some women over 40 who wish they were married, but it isn't like, oh, they went and chased their career and now they can't find a man. No, it's men out there. Plenty of men over 40 that are single as well. Like, life does not stop like over 30 or over 40 like most of y'all think. Life is still going on. So there's people out there who never had kids. I had a man on my show just last week who's 40, childless, never been married. And he's not interested in dating someone under 30. You don't have to be young to find love. So it's men out there like that. We can usually tell how immature somebody is when they have a narrative like this and they actually believe that narrative. When you get over 40 and you look at how young you are and how life is still happening, how there's so many other people your same age still lifing, you come to the realization yourself that, oh wait, I still have the opportunity to do a lot of things. I still have the opportunity to go out there and do some of the things that I wanted to do that I couldn't when I was younger, or some of the things that I should have been doing. I still have the opportunity to do that. Not everything, but when it comes to relationships, yeah, you still have the opportunity to go out there and get married and have kids. How old is the brat? She's out here just now having a baby. One of my friends' mother just got married and she's in her 70s. Y'all gotta stop thinking that aging means that you no longer are able to live life. Like, y'all definition of what an older person is in your mind is like this old ass decrepit senior citizen. That's not living life. Y'all have this obsession with youth. You don't even realize that life looks different up here. Like, once you get to this big age, life looks so different. It looks nothing like how it looks where you are now. You're like a better person to be in a relationship with once you get older because you know who you are and what you want. When you were younger, it's kind of like, young and dumb is a thing. Like, it's a lot of people that are both. Do not think that if you subscribe to like this patriarchal way of thinking or the way that men usually think, that that's going to put you in a position to be chosen by them. Because plenty of women talk this talk and still sitting here single. Not a marriage proposal in sight. You feel me?